Chris Sabin and the X Division champion Chris Sabin and the tag team champions Gunner and James Storm take on former champions, former X Division champion Kenny King and the former tag team champions Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. The champs get the win as Sabin hits the formerly Cradle Shock, but now they're calling it the Hell Sabin on the former X Division champion Kenny King for the win. We still got the world champion Bully Ray in his non-title ladder match against Jeff Hardy. But coming up next, the Knockouts champion, the very self-absorbed Mickie James, is up next in what I believe is a non-title match, but I could be mistaken. It could be a title match, but she's coming up next. Not sure who she's fighting, but still looking forward to it. Will the former champion Velvet Sky get involved? I'm not sure, but will Gail Kim or Taylor somehow get involved? Still not sure, but looking forward to it. See you in a couple of minutes. Mickie's big non-title match is with one of the gut check winners, Taylor Hendricks, who I believe is a former OVW Women's Champion, but in the TNA developmental promotion known as OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. Taylor Hendricks is a former champion player, I believe, but this match was a pretty good match. It kind of looked like Mickie was kind of taking Taylor a little lightly, considering she is a rookie compared to Mickie. The match comes to an end when Taylor looks like she's in control and goes to the top for a high pulse body, for a high risk move, but instead Mickie claims that her knee is injured and distracts referee ODB. Taylor jumps down off the rope to make sure that Mickie's not truly injured, but gets caught by Mickie and a slap in the face. Mickie then hits the spinning roundhouse kick for the Mick kick for the win. With what has gotten into Mickie James, she feigning a knee injury, blowing Velvet Sky off when she was asking for a title match. Mickie has definitely turned over a new leaf since becoming the Knockouts champion. But coming up next, and we also go back after the match. We go backstage to Devon and Knox looking for Abyss in the back in the boiler room somewhere. Devon leaves Knox to go check another part of the room. The camera pans up to show the shadow of Knox on the wall. Another shadow comes up behind him and grabs him. Devon comes, hearing the commotion. Devon comes back. We see the TV title get slid on the floor in front of Devon, followed by Knox. Devon goes to grab the belt, but gets jumped by the monster Abyss. Abyss takes out both men, and then tells Devon he's taking the TV title with him into the Abyss. So, what does this mean for the TV title and Devon and the Aces and Eights when it pertains to the monster Abyss? probably have to wait for next week to find that out. Because coming up next is our main event ladder match with the hammer. The ball being hammer hanging over the ring. The champion, the TNA World Champion and President of the Aces and Eights. Bully Ray 101 with the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. The main event is next. Our main event is in progress. Jeff Hardy starts out like a house of fire as Bully is on the outside, shaking hands with Taz. Jeff Hardy dives over the top rope and catches Bully off guard. Jeff then continues to fly around the ring, keeping Bully off balance until Jeff goes for an extra ladder under the ring, even though there's a ladder on the ramp. Jeff decides to go for one under the ring. Jeff then goes to do another dive over the rope onto the outside on the Bully, but Bully grabs his leg and pulls him under the rope. And Bully is in control right now as we go to a commercial. It's a pretty good match thus far, but it's kind of hard to tell who's gonna win. I'm kind of expecting Jeff to get some kind of a win tonight to propel him into another title match down the line. Or we could see a total domination by Bully Ray. But before the match got underway, they did announce that next week we'll have two more qualifying matches. Kurt Angle and against AJ Styles in a Slammiversary rematch, this time for a BFG series spot, and a tag team match between the new tag team champions, Gutter and Storm, and the team of the Bad Influence, Kazarian and Daniels. In that match, the winning team will both be at the BFG series. And also Sting will make his return. Will make his first appearance on Impact next week since losing his last title match. There was a mysterious tweet on Twitter from Sting which read, which basically says that no one came to help him, now he knows where he stands. What does that mean? Does that mean Sting believes he's on his own, or does that, is Sting retiring? We'll have to wait for next week, but now we have to get back to the main event of tonight. Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy in the ladder match. In the main event, let's get back to that. The main event comes to an end when the main event was a great main event. The best part for me was Jeff Hardy his drop kick with the ladder, and look, well, he has Bully set in the corner, the ladder between Bully's legs, the top of the end of the ladder between Bully's legs, and he drop kicked the ladder into Bully's crotch area. A couple seconds later, when Bully finally gets to his feet, he starts screaming at Taz, like, Taz, my balls! I thought it was hilarious. And, but the match comes to an end. Bully finally slowly, briskly goes up the ladder, because of his sore balls, and grabs the hammer. But before he can use it, Jeff catches him in the twist of fate. The hammer goes flying. Jeff picks it up. Looks like he's gonna hit Bully with it. But instead of sticking around to see what happens, Bully runs out of the ring, runs back to the back, to the backstage area. And the match seems to be over. But we fall. The killer falls Bully way backstage. Well, he's screaming for his belt that never shows up. He gets to what he thinks is a safe spot in the back. Look, we then see the general manager Hulk Hogan come up behind him with his own ball-peen hammer. And it looks like Hogan's about to crucify Bully from behind. When Bully's estranged wife and Hogan's daughter comes running into the scene. Bullock comes running into the scene, screaming, "Daddy, no!" This distracts Hogan long enough for Bully. This distracts Hogan and Bully. Bully runs out of the camera range. Everyone start looking at the Hogan's as they stare each other down. What's gonna happen next week? Is Bullock does Bullock still have feelings for Bully? Will they get back together? Will they win Impact Wrestling? What will happen with the Icon Sting as he makes his return after losing his final world title match at Slammiversary? We'll have to wait till Impact Wrestling next week. But stay tuned to my channel for SmackDown tomorrow night. And Raw next Monday, followed by Impact Wrestling next Thursday. See you all tomorrow. And I'm out.